A very late good afternoon or an early good evening to everyone joining us here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jatin Sapru and I welcome you all to this incredibly special occasion. Here we are then at the cusp of another showdown of the greatest athletes in the world. Our medal hopefuls have spent years toiling hard. They've put in their blood, their sweat and tears. They've sacrificed everything which could have held them back from their goals. And now it's time for them to shine. The Tokyo Olympics are here. And while we can't match their effort, talent, or grit, we can definitely cheer them on. We can be there in spirit when the going gets tough or when it's time to celebrate. We will do it in sync. We will do it in rhythm. We'll do it in some sass. And we'll do it in our very own Hindustani way. Let us now connect with all our guests who are joining us this evening. It is a power-packed panel. I'll extend pleasant pleasantries to all since it's getting very warm outside. I won't say a warm welcome, but there are some wonderful people who do everything, who go out of their way to make sure our athletes get the best facilities, and they now go with a free, open mind and just focus on the medals. A very warm welcome to our dignitaries, our Honorable Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting and Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Anurag Thakur, Honorable Minister of State for Home and Youth Affairs and Sport, Shri Nisit Pramnik, Secretary Sports, Shri Ravi Mittal, Director General, Sports Authority of India, Shri Sandeep Pradhan, President of the Indian Olympic Association, Dr. Narendra Dhruv Batra, Secretary General, Olympic Association, Shri Rajiv Mehta, Joint Secretary Sports, Shri Siddharth Singh Longjam, Joint Secretary Sports Development, Shri Atul Singh, and top CEO, CBR Rajagopalan. Now to our musical maestro, the genius who's won India 2 Academy Awards, 2 Grammys, the BAFTA, the man who rules all hearts with his rhythms and melodies, the one and only A.R. Rahman. So I can hear the echo, I can hear the applause coming in from everyone who will have access to, of course, this feed, but also giving it up for the super talented, the multi-platinum selling singer, the queen of Youngistan, and one of GQ's most influential young Indians, Ananya Birla. Welcome to all of you. We are connected here today to launch a goosebumps-inducing song to cheer our Indian squad at the Tokyo Olympics 2020. It's a collaboration between A.R. Rahman and Ananya Birla, which will now collaborate with more than 1 billion Indians and send our best vibes to our athletes. Rahman sir, let me start with you. I've covered sports for more than a decade. I was there at the London 2012 Games, and not a single euphoric moment for an Indian athlete or an Indian team is complete without the tunes of Maa Tujhe Salam, a Jai Ho, or Vande Mataram. How proud do you feel to be able to be there for these moments with your music whenever the tricolor soars high?
I think as a citizen of India, we all do our part. I think for me, music is my profession, my passion, and I wanted to share my love for people who are going for India, who are making India shine. And so in this case, I think Ananya came to me saying, well, let's do a song together. And then I was very excited because her voice is great and her spirit is great. Her intentions are really, really nice. So we came up with the song Hindustani Way.
So there is so much to learn from a genius like you, but even for somebody of your stature, is there an inspiration you draw from some of these incredible athletes and their stories?
I think coming from Lagan, Lagan and Pele and so many songs I've done before, it takes, to a lot to cheer something. And then the way we make it simple, at the same time resonating. And sometimes, when you listen to it even 50 times, you should not get bored of it. The inspiration comes from the players, of course, but they're going into the ground, they're doing the hard work. We're all sitting in a studio and doing these songs. So definitely we get inspired by, great athletes who go for India.
Ananya, I'm coming to you, but also joining us here is Adil Sumariwala, President of the Athletic Federation of India. So extending a welcome to him in this gathering as well, this very special occasion. I'm coming to you now, Ananya. I mean, this is, of course, very exciting. In an ideal world, we would have loved a massive audience. But if you were to pick a sport that you enjoy the most, maybe at the Olympics, what discipline would that be? What do you enjoy the most?
I love watching tennis, actually. I absolutely love watching tennis. I love cricket. I love football. I just love all sorts of sports. Actually, I think the amount that I've learned from sport while growing up, whether that's teamwork, it's really helped me. So the fact that I was able to write this song with AR Sir for our country, it's a huge honor for me. I think it's a huge milestone in my career. And the fact that AR Sir just even agreed to work with me and guide me, it's honestly, I can't even express how much it means to me. And of course, the government of India, the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, the IOA, everyone's been so supportive. So it's an absolute honor. And I hope that our song can help cheer our lovely athletes a little bit.
It will. It certainly will when they'll hear it. And when almost more than 1 billion Indians continue singing from wherever they're watching, tuned into the Olympics, it is going to send and resonate just the vibes that our athletes would need at the biggest stage of them all. But at this point, I take this opportunity to invite the Indian Olympic Association President, Dr. Narendra Dhruv Batra ji, to say a few words.
Honorable Sports Minister Shri Anurag Thakur ji, Honorable Minister of State for Sports Shri Nishit Parmanik ji, Secretary Sports Mr. Ravi Mittal, Rajiv Mehta, Secretary General IOA, Director General Sports Authority of India Mr. Sandeep Pradhan, Mr. BP Baishya, Shefti Mission, Dr. Prem Verma, Deputy Shefti Mission, distinguished guests, media friends, IOA athletes, IOA officials, and sports family of India, a very good evening to all of you. Today, with less than 10 days to go for Tokyo, we are here to launch the official Team India cheer song for Tokyo Olympic Games, which is scheduled to be held from 23rd July to 8th of August 2021. And for this, my special thanks go to Mr. A.R. Rahman and Ananya ji for giving us this wonderful song. As we move towards the final stages of our contingent's preparations for the games, I am happy to see the coming together of all our combined efforts to overcome the hurdles we have faced in last 18 months. With less than 10 days to go, I would like to extend my congratulations and good wishes to all our athletes. The entire country is proud of you, and I am confident that you will put your best foot forward and keep the Indian flag flying high in Tokyo as well. Our athletes are training vigorously despite stringent COVID-19 protocols to ensure they remain at the best for the games. The final preparations are in full swing, and we have a contingent of 228 athletes and officials going to Tokyo, and the first batch goes on 17th of July. I would also like to take this opportunity to especially thank our Honorable Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Anurag Thakur ji, for his guidance and incredible support to all our athletes that will be taking part in the Olympics. With the launch of the official cheer song for the Indian contingent, I want all our athletes to know that they have full support of India. It is the resonation of 1.4 billion prayers behind you, and I strongly believe that you will give your best and bring glory to the nation. Wishing the Indian contingent good luck and keep the Indian flag flying. Please stay safe and healthy. Thank you. Jai Bharat, Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. It means a lot to all the athletes. Like you mentioned, the last 18 months, that hasn't been what an athlete would ideally want to prepare, but against the odds is something that Indian athletes have always managed to bring home the laurels, and we're quite sure that it will be our best ever medal haul yet. Let me now invite Honorable Minister of State for Home and Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Nishit Parmanik, to say a few words.
नमस्कार, माननीय मंत्री महोदय को, अनुराग ठाकुर जी को मेरा प्रणाम और इस कार्यक्रम में जुड़े सभी व्यक्तियों को मैं मेरा आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi initiated the hashtag Cheer for India campaign for our Olympic want athletes and appealed to the whole country to join in. The country responded warmly and wholeheartedly, coming forward to cheer our athletes. I would once again like to ask my fellow citizens to keep supporting our athletes with hashtag Cheer for India. I am sure India will rise as a great sporting country and support and our athletes will makes us proud in Tokyo. I would like to thank the music maestro A.R. Rahman and youth icon Ananya Birla on extending their support to hashtag Cheer for India and creating this inspiring cheering song Hindustani way. Hashtag Cheer for India. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir. It is a hashtag which will connect with not just, we usually talk about hashtags, we say it's about the younger lot, but when it's the Olympics, it brings almost everyone together. And this hashtag will make sure that our support for all the athletes reaches them whenever they are on any platform when they need a little bit of inspiration and support. And thank you so much for just reiterating that. We're moments away from hearing it. We've been talking about the song. We've been talking about the official anthem. So almost with some drum roll, we're building up at the moment, and we will make it a moment to remember. It is an absolute honor and privilege to now invite Honorable Union Minister for Information Broadcasting and Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Anurag Thakurji, someone who over the years, everybody who's been in and around the cricket field or around athletes is seen working every single minute to make sure everything that needs to be sorted out is there. And we hope that during his many more laurels for the Indian sporting fraternity. Sir, if you could please say a few words on this special occasion and also launch the official Team India cheer song for Tokyo 2020.
Thanks, Jatin. Good to see you. Minister of State for Youth Affairs, Sports and Home, Shri Nishit Pramanik ji, IOA President, Shri Narendra Batra ji, Secretary Sport, Shri Ravi Mittal ji, DG Sai, Sandeep Pradhan ji, Secretary General IOA, Rajiv Mehta ji, and special not only for us, for the every Indian, Mr. A.R. Rahman, Ananya Birla ji, officials and representatives of Indian Olympic Associations and Department of Sports. A very good evening to all of you. And let me first thank and congratulate Ananya and A.R. Rahman for taking the initiative. We make songs, we entertain, we make name for ourselves. But this is the moment when you're doing something for the passion. The passion with so much of compassion and, coming all the way during the COVID-19 pandemic. It wasn't easy even to collaborate. It was not that easy to collaborate. Why I'm saying so is because we were in different bubbles. We were in different zones and different time zones as well. So I think it might be very difficult for Mr. Rahman and Ananya to come together and create something which could cheer the Indians and can entertain the Indians. You have taken all the interest, initiative, and come out with a beautiful song, a cheer song for Team India. And I'm glad that we are going to launch it today, not only to listen, but also to enjoy, also to share, and also to cheer for India. And I want every Indian to listen to this song, share it, share it as much as you can, and let us all together come together and cheer for India. मैं एक बार फिर A.R. रहमान जी का, अनन्या जी का आभार प्रकट करना चाहता हूं कि आपने अपना कीमती समय निकालकर अच्छा गाना भी बनाया हिंदुस्तानी में, देश को, भारत के ओलंपियंस को समर्पित भी किया है। और मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है हम सब लोग इसको सुनेंगे भी, एंजॉय भी करेंगे और शेयर भी करेंगे। चीयर फॉर इंडिया, क्योंकि अगर देश के प्रधानमंत्री चीयर फॉर इंडिया कैंपेन लॉन्च करते हैं, अपने कीमती समय में से एक बार नहीं कई बार खिलाड़ियों से बात करते हैं। देश के प्रधानमंत्री अगर खेलों को प्रोत्साहन देने के लिए कई साल पहले टारगेट ओलंपिक पोडियम स्कीम निर्माण करते हैं उसको लाते हैं और खिलाड़ियों को हर सुविधा देने का प्रयास करते हैं। आपका ये गाना ना केवल मनोरंजन देगा बल्कि मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है हमारे खिलाड़ियों का उत्साह भी बढ़ाएगा, और खिलाड़ियों का उत्साह बढ़ाएगा, मनोबल बढ़ाएगा, वहीं पर हम सबको मौका देगा चीयर फॉर इंडिया करने के लिए। सो लेट अस ऑल कम टुगेदर and cheer for India. Thank you once again, Mr. Rahman and Ananya, for contributing. Your efforts are, we all appreciate what you have done, and my best wishes to both of you. Look forward for more such compositions, more songs, more music from your side. Keep doing well. Thank you once again. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
लाए 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 हमने मचाया शोर, गूंजे सारे सारे अंबर में, झलके हौसले समंदर से। लाए 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 लाए, can you hear our voices roar? Through the Ganga, climbing the Himalayas, bleeding courage, we are warriors. ठान ले जो हम कर्म कभी, चल पड़ते हैं रुकते नहीं। Rising from the earth we strike, tiger stripes the hero rise. Here we come, it's our time. India, we're here to fight. And if we fall, we get back up. We're born to win, we never stop. Say the Hindustani way, हर पल हर दिल ये गाए। The Hindustani way, हर पल हर दिल ये गाए। The Hindustani way, जीत हमारी हर नस में। The Hindustani way, जीत हमारी हर नस में। आए यहाँ जो करने वो करके हम दिखलाएंगे। जीत की बाजी खेले हम और दिल को भी जीत के आएंगे। Here we come, it's our time. India, we're here to fight. And if we fall, we get back up. We're born to win, we never stop. Say जीत हमारी, हम हिंदुस्तानी। The Hindustani way, हर पल हर दिल ये गाए। The Hindustani way, हर पल हर दिल ये गाए। The Hindustani way, जीत हमारी हर नस में। The Hindustani way, जीत हमारी हर नस में। लाए 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 लाए, हमने मचाया शोर, गूंजे सारे सारे अंबर में, झलके हौसले समंदर से।
I have to leave.
सर अनन्या, फैंटास्टिक। मैं फॉर्मेलिटी ड्रॉप करके सीधा बोलता हूँ, जो अंदर से आवाज आएगी ना सुन के, भाई मजा आ गया।
We have a Council of Ministers meeting, so I have to leave. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you so much for joining us here. But we still have the others, and I just wanted to quickly ask you, Rahman sir, मतलब एक तो लिरिक्स है, जीत की बाजी खेलेंगे और दिल को भी जीत के आएंगे, हर पल हर दिल ये गाए। द हिंदुस्तानी वे, मैं इसमें अपने म्यूजिकल नोट्स नहीं डाल रहा। I don't want to अच्छा माहौल बनाया, but I'm just going to ask, there is that feel, right? When obviously you would have been working on the song, the composition, there is a slight focus on the new India, right? The brave India. There is this modern element to it. क्या ये भी एक बहुत important aspect था, which resonates with हमारे athletes कैसे हैं और हमारा नए इंडिया का अंदाज कैसा है?
Yeah, I think when you're going to something like Olympics, it's an international event, and we have to find a balance to present ourselves in a way where the whole world can see us, and the music needed to be like that. I think Ananya has that voice, which could be like spearheading and cheering. At the same time, there is love, compassion. There is a sense of happiness throughout, and that's what we needed.
Ananya, like I said at the top, right? You are the queen of Youngistan, right? Youngistan comes together like no other event when it's the Olympics. What were some of the challenges, the key things that were in your mind? You know, this is big. This is the Olympics. It doesn't get bigger than this. Working with Rahman sir, what are the key things that went into coming up with this brilliant song?
There was actually a lot that went into it, and I think I have a lot to thank AR sir for. He's been very large-hearted, you know, right from recording in Dubai. He was in my ears when I was in studio, and he kept telling me to smile when I sing, something like that, to telling me that there needs to be a slight roar when I'm singing Warriors, you know, these small things. And he said that the song needs to be irresistible. So there are many things that I've learned from him throughout this process. And of course, you know, the song is the official Cheer for India song, and I never took that lightly at all. It was, you know, I did feel the pressure of coming up with a song that we could, you know, present, and you know, that could represent India on a global level. And there was, you know, AR sir just, you know, was incredible. So it's been a great journey, and it's like I said, it's surely a huge milestone for me personally, and I'm not going to forget this one for a while.
Many congratulations to you, Rahman sir. Thank you so much. You know, whenever I'm interviewing any athlete, a cricketer, or any other sportsman, just before that big event, they like to get into their zones. And most of them have this habit of listening to a song that inspires them for that just one moment before they're about to put out their craft. And I'm quite sure Hindustani way, Hindustan का नाम सुन के जब उतरेंगे मैदान पे उस medal की खोज में तो एक अलग प्रोत्साहन मिलेगा. So congratulations and thank you very much for this official cheer song. On that note, it's again a privilege to invite the Secretary General of the Indian Olympics Association, Sri Rajiv Mehta ji, to propose the vote of thanks.
Honorable Union Minister for the Information and Broadcasting and Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Anurag Thakur ji, Minister of State for Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Nishit Parnaik ji, IOA President, FIS President, IOC Member Dr. Narendra Batra ji, Secretary Sports, Shri Ravi Mittal ji, Director General of Sports Authority of India, Shri Sandeep Pradhan ji, respected Joint Secretaries LS Singh and Mr. Atul Singh ji, and the talented Ananya Birla and the soulful composer Shri A. Rahman ji. I am very thankful to you, both of you. आप लोगों ने बहुत ही कम टाइम में, कम समय में इतना अच्छा हमारा ये चेयर सॉन्ग स्टार्ट किया और जो तैयार किया है. मैं अपने सेक्रेटरी स्पोर्ट्स को, डीजी साई को, हमारी पूरी टीम को, गवर्नमेंट की जिन लोगों ने हमें आपसे मिलवाया और आपसे ये मौका हमें मिला कि एक चेयर सॉन्ग आपके थ्रू अनन्या का मैंने गाना सुना, मैंने फीडबैक दिखा और हर चीज देखने के बाद मुझे लगा कि आप दोनों जो गाना कंट्री के लिए गाएंगे, हमारी एथलीट के लिए और हमारे जितने भी ऑफिशियल जो जा रहे हैं टोक्यो के लिए, ये अच्छा हमारे लिए चीयर सॉन्ग रहेगा और अच्छे मेडल के साथ हम आएंगे. इसी गाने के साथ हम जब उतरेंगे एयरपोर्ट में दिल्ली के, तो हमेशा हम भी चाहेंगे कि आप लोग वेलकम करें हमारे एथलीट का दिल्ली एयरपोर्ट के अंदर, बॉम्बे एयरपोर्ट के अंदर. और पूरी उम्मीद के साथ मैं आप लोगों का धन्यवाद करूंगा. ऑफिशियली जितने इस टीम में साई के जितने लोग इसमें इन्वॉल्व थे, जिन लोगों ने 2-3 दिन के अंदर ही ये पूरा प्रिपरेशन किया, स्पेशली थैंक टू मिस्टर रहमान जो मेरे ख्याल दुबई गए, यहाँ से उन्होंने पूरी प्रिपरेशन करी. अनन्या ने पूरी अपनी टीम के साथ दुबई में बैठ के इस गाने को तैयार किया. तो मैंने पूरा फीडबैक लेने के बाद अच्छा लगा कि आपने बहुत ही अच्छा गाना तैयार किया और सुन के लग रहा है कि बड़ा एनर्जेटिक गाना है. और हमारे एथलीट के लिए, हमारे सारे ऑफिशियल के लिए ये गाना इतना अच्छा रहेगा और अच्छे मेडल के साथ जब हम लोग यहाँ आएंगे तो एक बार दोबारा एक ओपन स्टेडियम में ये प्रोग्राम करेंगे. मेरी रिक्वेस्ट रहेगी हमारे स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर से, हमारे सेक्रेटरी स्पोर्ट्स से और डीजी साहब से. आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल टू यू. ऑल द बेस्ट each and everyone who is going for the Tokyo. All the best to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you sir. पूरी उम्मीद रहेगी जिस स्टेडियम में आपने बात करी, वैसे ही Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, he said when PV Sindhu comes back, he'd like to have an ice cream with her. हम तो कहते हैं जितने भी एथलीट वापस आएंगे उन सबका मुंह मीठा करने का मौका बने, इस गाने के साथ सबका वेलकम बैक करेंगे. लाइक यू सेड, वी आर होपिंग फॉर अ बेस्ट एवर मेडल हॉल हियर.
चाहूंगा जो मेरे स्पॉन्सर्स हैं उनका नाम मैं लेना भूल गया हूं, मैं उनको भी थैंक्स करूंगा, स्पेशली एमपीएल फाउंडेशन, हर्बल न्यूट्रिशन, जेएसडब्ल्यू, अमूल, एडलवाइस, आइनॉक्स ग्रुप, रायमंड्स, निपिन पेंट्स, एसआरएल जिन्होंने अभी हमारा आरटीपीसीआर और सबको टेस्ट प्लेस का किया है, और ध्याना, दिस इज द न्यू कंपनी, इज हेडेड बाय द गोपीचंद, और हमारी एजेंसी जिसने एक बहुत तेजी के साथ फंक्शन किया आईओएस. मैं सभी का धन्यवाद करूंगा जिन लोगों ने इतनी तेजी के साथ ये फंक्शन किया, और पूरी टीम का, अनन्या की पूरी टीम, इसमें पूरा अच्छे ढंग से अनन्या की टीम ने काम किया. आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल टू ऑल द मेंबर्स ऑफ अनन्या टीम. थैंक यू वेरी मच, ऑल द बेस्ट.
Thank you very much, Rajiv.
Thank you to everyone.
Thank you, Ananya, and everyone, all the other dignitaries who were here with us, who have always been with the athletes. 119 of them in a 228th strong Indian contingent. Less than 10 days to go. So here's wishing them all the very best. From 1.4 billion Indians, may they come back with the highest number of medals. They will always make us proud. Thank you so much for joining us today. We will cheer for India the Hindustani way, and we'll also make sure we share it.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
everyone.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ananya. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you to everyone.